Good afternoon, Leo. This is going to be your video. I apologize it's taken me so long to get to it. I was working a whole job and doing my sales and doing for my business and doing videos, and it was just too much. So I downsized, took a leap of faith, and I'm just working for myself now. So it won't take as long to get videos out. I was just exhausted. I didn't have anything left to give, and I don't like to not be able to give my best in my videos. In fact, they take a lot out of me. I'm talking about a lot. You know, usually I can only get one done a day. If I get two done a day, I'm doing really, really good. So, you know, this is my personal mission, to be able to help other people on their personal journeys, and to let people know what's blocking them in areas of their lives. You know, and a lot of times we have to realize that your journey is the destination. You know, we're just so anxious to get to a certain point, to achieve something, to manifest something, that, you know, we don't realize that it's the journey itself is where it's at, you know, because it's in that that energy of not having something that you desire, that you long for, that you learn to live without it. And that in itself removes the blocks from keep it away. So, you know, make sure that you enjoy the journey too, because not until you can learn to live with or without your heart's desire can you truly have it. And that is my little spiel today. I know I live in Indiana. We've pretty much opened everything back up, all except for, like, you know, government offices. We're kind of opening up in levels now, so I think we're on like a level 3, and a few more things. That's too many. A few more things have to happen before, you know, they open up government offices. But like retail, and I think we're still doing a lot of carry out in restaurants, so I don't know what it's like where you're at. I feel like I mostly have Indiana watchers, viewers. I feel like I mostly read for locals, and that is just fine. Wow, that's interesting. Need some cards for Leo. I'm sorry, not Libra. I just did Leo. Libra. Cards for Leo. Cards for Leo. I'm on my Leo video. An oracle card for Leo. Oh, my fairy cards. A fairy card for Leo. Fairy card for Leo. That one was interesting. Give me an energy oracle card for Leo. Energy oracle card for Leo. We're trying to see what the energy is for manifestation. Okay. The first card that I have is the Knight of Wands. You're in a period of rest right now. If you don't feel like there's a lot of movement right now in your situation, you are in a period of rest. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot of triggers lately. And triggers are fine. A lot of times people want to judge triggers. You know, when we get triggered by people, by situations, emotionally, we want to judge that. It's happening for a reason, so you can clear that stuff out. Whatever type of cycles or patterns that are showing up in your life, really take a look at them. You know, and I'm almost picking up on some some death energy. And I'm not, maybe somebody close to you has died recently. And so you're in a period of grief. But more than that, I feel like something's come to an end, whether it be a relationship, a job, and this is causing you some pain right now. Understand, it's nobody's fault. A lot of times, our energy changes and things just don't resonate with us anymore. And so people fall off on their own accord. And that's kind of the energy that I'm picking up on here. We have the monster within, internal struggle, personal challenges, wanting to improve. So you are facing your shadow side right now. Whatever's happened, it's here to teach you. It's really to help you. It's almost like this tower moment, this moment of truth where you're like, wow, why do I keep aligning to the same situations over and over again? Why do things turn out the same as they always do? It is your thought process. It is what you believe to be true about your physical reality. So take a look at it and understand there are no mistakes as long as you learn from them, and everything is leading and guiding you. Start looking at every situation, every person as your teacher. Release the attachments. Because we have the Tower card. So yes, you have experienced some Tower moments. And I've heard people say, well, once things stop triggering you, you're whole and complete or whatever. You know what? You might always be triggered. But see, understand, after you start balancing out your energy and ascending more and more, really clearing out those things that no longer resonate with you, things won't trigger you like they used to. But you might have something come up that trigger you. Don't judge it. It's being divinely guided, and the journey is the destination. The journey is. There's a certain element of impatience coming up in this reading that you just want to be where you want to be at. But make sure that you're taking time to enjoy your peace for right now. Enjoy this time that you have alone, because it's a gift. And don't rush things, because that's what I said was interesting. We have the Watchtower of the South, summer, Watchtower of the North, winter. Okay, opposites here. Now understand, we experience opposites because you can't know what something is without experiencing its opposite. But there's a certain element here that you're feeling like you're without something that you really, really want, okay? Now, when you send out that energetic signal into the universe that you have something and you want it, that you want something, you don't have it, you're going to always be in the vibration of not having it because the universe matches your vibration. So if you can find things right now to be really, really happy about and stop worrying about what you don't have and focus on what you do have, that will help you shift. That information, that guidance just came up for you. But we're in the summer now, right? At least in Indiana, I am. You're planting a seed right now that is going to be sown in the winter. So if you go from summer to winter, and understand time is just an illusion, it's just energy. You can actually get there just like this because time shifts, timelines shift just like this. It's energy. You shift your energy and you know what? Automatically you're just right there. When you start ascending, time just flies by. You would just be amazed. Days just fly like this. But you are sowing a seed in the summer that's going, that you are going to reap in the winter time. But in the meantime, this time and the space that you have, this period of inactivity, is a gift. Use it wisely. We have the Ace of Wands. And once again, I'm really picking up on this sense of solitude. that is really what you need right now. You really need this space, this time alone. Maybe you've always been in a relationship. You know, I posted something on my new Facebook page this morning that, you know, some of us, I know I was raised up in chaos. I've had relationships that were nothing but chaos. And for a long time, being alone and being peaceful, having that peace and that solitude really freaked me out because I wasn't used to it. That's kind of the energy I'm getting, you know, so I would always like look for like, you know, chaos. I would seek chaos because peace was very uncomfortable for me. So make sure you find your happy place, find your happy medium. Wealthy man, and this could be wealthy woman. Make sure that your life choices, what you are choosing to do with your life, do not involve money. I know it sounds crazy, but if you're doing something that you love, the money will follow. Make sure that you're not in this money trap. Because money you can manifest so easily. And if you are doing something that you really truly love, guess what? You are in the perfect vibration to attract money. And also make sure that you're not in a relationship, staying in a relationship just for money. Make sure that you're not with somebody just because of what they're providing for you, because the spiritual guidance right now is that you will be all right on your own. You don't need anything or anyone outside of yourself. The universe is going to take care of you. We have the Knight of Discs. This is about gifts. This is about blessings coming your way. And that is what I was talking about before. Like if you feel like you're bound to someone or bound to a job or bound to a situation because of finances, release that fear. Once you release that fear, you will start attracting things to yourself miraculously. And it'll come to you in ways that you never could have dreamed of. So don't sit back and try to imagine how it's going to happen. Because when you do that, you limit yourself and you limit the universe. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So your spiritual guidance right now is that there's more going on than what meets the eye. And that you think you have things all figured out. Okay, this is as good as it gets. This is where I'm at. This is where I'm stuck at. It's almost like a dead end. And sometimes when you really kind of plateau like that, really stagnate, or if you know your spiritual guidance has been that you need to leave a situation and you don't, a lot of times the universe will intervene. And you will have that tower moment come down to where things will just be taken away from you. And you'll be like, God, you know, what did I do wrong? Nothing. It was not for you. And you cannot lose what is yours by divine right, for it'll be replaced or it'll be restored with something better. And you need to tell yourself this on a daily basis. The Nine of Discs. You know, and I'm always kind of picking up on this courtship energy. You know, maybe you've met somebody new. You know, maybe I'm feeling like someone is really bound to someone else financially. Maybe you live together, maybe you're married, maybe you've got kids, maybe you've met somebody else, and they really feel like home. They really feel good. And you really want to be free to explore this. Your spiritual guidance is telling you to go for it. Your inner guidance, this card reading right now is telling you to go for this. This is someone that you've known before. They are a divine soulmate. Now understand, everyone is your soulmate in one way, shape, form, or another. But this is a divine soulmate, possibly even a twin flame that you've met. Your other self in physical form. And you're not going to be allowed to walk away from this. It's going to keep drawing you close. It's not going to let you get away from. Because we have the sigil keeper, symbols, signs, and messages. You know, you might be seeing this person's name everywhere. You might be seeing 1111. You might be seeing numbers everywhere. And this is the start of spiritual awakening. You know, spiritual awakening and ascension happens all of us differently. You know, it could be a near-death experience. You know, maybe, you know, you lost a loved one recently. I know I didn't meet my twin flame till after my mother died. That seemed to be what really was the catalyst for me to start spiritually awakening. But all of this is happening for a reason. Maybe that's even why you're here watching this video. But you got to understand that relationships show up in our lives for different reasons. Almost all of them are here to teach us and guide us. And so I feel like this other relationship that you've been in, that you've kind of felt bound to, served its purpose, so to speak. And now you're going to be moving on to something else. Because we have the Ace of Cups. And this is a brand new beginning in love. This is a brand new connection. Or maybe, you know, you've met this person before and they came back into your life. That is the energy that I'm getting here. And there's a lot to offer right now. But make sure that you do not get attached. And I know it's really, really hard, especially when you have a connection that's this strong and this powerful, not to get attached. But you're being asked not to get attached and not take the focus off of yourself, off your own needs, off what you need, off what you deserve. Because this particular connection has came in to turn your world upside down, so to speak, for a while. Make sure that you keep that balance. And I have the balancing card, I thought, in here somewhere. But make sure that you're keeping that balance. But understand, a lot is going to happen between summer and winter. You know, for some, maybe it's a whole divorce. Maybe it's, you know, a job change. But there's going to be a lot happening between now and the winter. So make sure that you're recharging your battery, you're taking care of yourself, and putting your needs first. We have the Angel of Love. And the Angel of Love is overlooking everything that's happening right now. This is being divinely guided. This is being protected. You cannot mess it up. So release any type of fears that you have around messing things up, because that is not going to happen. I'm going to pull one of my self-compassion cards, which usually I don't do, but I'm being divinely guided to do that. Oops. Make a wish for your 7-year-old self. How about your teenage self? How about a wish for yourself today? And even though I'm always talking about not being focused in the past, I do feel like someone needs to kind of go back and look at any type of patterns that they've taken on from their childhood, from their adolescence, that have really affected them today. Really take a look at it, because you keep manifesting this. It's like you're stuck in this cycle and you keep manifesting the same thing over and over again. So really kind of go back and look at that. And I really feel like it's this wound that has been replaying itself started when you were 7 or when you were a teenager. So definitely do take a look at it. That's how I'm going to read that card. Well, thank you very much for watching, Leo, and until next time, you guys take care, and do check out my new page on Facebook. I'll share the link. Thank you.